I would like to, we have about a half hour before some friends have to leave. We will cry for you. What? You told me 10 o'clock. You cheat me again. Okay, 9:45. Yeah, okay. 13 minutes to finish Nagarjuna. I can do it. With no stress, I can do it. We finished 3.5 chapters, okay? Don't forget, I owe you 2.5 more chapters, right? Don't worry, I didn't forget. But we did them correctly, and we did them slow. So, you got that, Tim? I'm going to show you the first minute, okay, Tim, of a video, okay? Can you turn on the projector? Do you know how? Cool. Okay, the first chapter that we studied was a pariksha of the indriyas, of the eye and the object, okay? So there's a cute video that I often enjoy, okay? There's a, what's it called? Heisman uncertainty principle? Heisenberg uncertainty principle. It means there's a problem in quantum physics with how we see things. There's a problem how light comes from the sun to the earth, okay? There's a problem. And Stephen Hawking couldn't figure it out, but we figured it out, okay? So here's the problem. You ready? And I'm not going to show the whole thing, but Om Mani Padme Hum. Quantum weirdness. Weird. Nagarjuna weird.
To understand this experiment, we first need to see how particles, or little balls of matter, act. If we randomly shoot a small object, say a marble, at the screen, we see a pattern on the back wall where they went through the slit and hit. Now, if we add a second slit, we would expect to see a second band duplicated to the right. Now, let's look at waves. The waves hit the slit and radiate out, striking the back wall with the most intensity directly in line with the slit. The line of brightness on the back screen shows that intensity. This is similar to the line the marbles make. But when we add the second slit, something different happens. If the top of one wave meets the bottom of another wave, they cancel each other out. So now, there is an interference pattern on the back wall. Places where the two tops meet are the highest intensity, the bright lines, and where they cancel, there is nothing. So, when we throw things, that is, matter, through two slits, we get this, two bands of hits. And with waves, we get an interference pattern of many bands. Good so far. Now, let's go quantum. An electron is a tiny, tiny bit of matter, like a tiny marble. Let's fire a stream through one slit. It behaves just like the marble, a single band. So, if we shoot these tiny bits through two slits, we should get, like the marbles, two bands. What? An interference pattern. We fired electrons, tiny bits of matter through. And we get a pattern like waves, not like little marbles. How? How could pieces of matter create an interference pattern like a wave? It doesn't make sense.
Okay. This is Nagarjuna, okay? It doesn't make sense, okay? And still, in quantum physics, we still don't know how does the sunlight reach the earth, you know? We will die without the sun. We will have no food. We will have no suntan. And how does it come from the sun? We don't know. Okay? How does it come from the sun? This is chapter 3. Okay? He's teaching chapter 3. How does it come from the sun? Good. Say it louder. For $0.
A seed that comes from my mind opens and it creates me and the sunlight reaching the earth.
Okay, got it? Got it? How did the sun, light, come to this earth? It's seed opening in your mind, okay? How does food grow from the sun? Crops, it's coming from you, okay? So that covers chapter 3. We finished chapter 3. Chapter 4. What was it? Examination of the, say the Sanskrit. No, examination of, pradiksha of, skanda, right? Examine the 5 parts of the person, right? So for this we can, what's weird about the elements, right? And the results of the elements, what's weird about them is aspirin, okay? Aspirin. It has a chemical inside, and then when we get a headache, our mom taught it. I remember my mom told me, take aspirin. I used to get very bad headaches when I'm a kid, and my mom will say, oh, just take aspirin. And then I remember one day nothing happened. I remember which bed. I'm in my brother's bed. I couldn't even go to my room. I couldn't reach my room. And I'm in my brother's bed. She gave me aspirin. Nothing happened. Then I asked Mom. I called Mom, it didn't work. I still have a headache. She said, oh, take a second one. Then I take a second one, Then 10 minutes later, still same headache, Then I called my mom. Mom, I need other aspirin. Then I remember she picked up the bottle and she said, it said only 2 for kids, only 2. She said, I'm sorry, you cannot have another one. Then I said, but Mom, I still have a headache. Then she said a very bad thing. She said, sometimes you just have to have a headache. Then I'm like, oh. Then we always believe our mom, right? We always be, okay, Mom. She says sometimes the aspirin work, and sometimes the aspirin don't work. Okay, honey, it's like that. Life is like that. She lied to me. Okay, she was a bad plumber. She didn't tell me the truth. Okay, she didn't understand Nagarjuna chapter 4. Okay, she believed what do you call 2 kinds of atoms in the molecule in the aspirin. She believed it, okay? There's 2 kinds of atoms in the molecule. She believed it. Aspirin has special atoms. Aspirin has special molecules, okay? She believed it. Okay, understand? So that's a second example. That's chapter 4. We want a real example, Geshe. We want real example. Okay, what was chapter 3? Sunlight, how it reached the earth. What was chapter 4? Aspirin. What's chapter 5? Yeah, space. And the definition of space. Okay? And lakshana. On the fire stays the hot and burning. Nobody glue it. Nobody took the hot and burning and put it on the fire. It's a lakshana. It's a sign of that thing. It's the sign of that thing. That's chapter 5. Okay. Then fire is not coming. The hot of fire is not coming. What's a practical use? What's a practical use? Then I remember I gave this teaching in New York just before my 3-year retreat. Then it was very difficult. I taught the 18 ACI courses. Then it was very difficult. I made an announcement. I'm leaving New York. Then everyone's like, ah! Yeah, I remember I stood up, I said, I'm leaving New York, I have to go, And I'm doing 3-year retreat in Arizona, in the desert. And everyone's wow, wow, wow. And I said, I will give one more teaching at the World Trade Center. We went to the World Trade Center. Were you there? And I gave the teaching at the bottom of the World Trade Center. And I said, the steel in this building has lakshana, right? It's hard. And it can hold up the big building, right? What's holding up the World Trade Center is the steel. And inside, it has lakshana, hard, strong, hard and strong, right? No. Okay, that hard and I remember I gave this talk, last thing I did in New York. It's not the lakshana, it's not the hard, and and it's not the hard, and it's not the strong, it's in the steel, okay? It's not the hard and the strong, is in the steel, okay? What's keeping up this roof? Is it the walls? Yeah, your karma, your seeds, okay? Your seeds to keep up this roof. It's not the bricks, okay? Forget it. They're not doing it. Don't think like that. If you want to have a roof over your head, we say in English, if you want to have an apartment, if you want to have a place to stay, you must do the 13-step don't on other people. You must give them places to stay. And if you don't, that building will fall down. What happened? Yeah, I went into a 3-year retreat, and I remember there were many military planes. Suddenly, we are in the middle of the desert. Then suddenly, many planes practicing. Zing, zing, zing. We are like, we are like out here, and we are, what's going on, We don't know. Then when we came out of retreat, the newspaper came, the big newspaper, Benson. It has 3 pages. And they came to interview us. They said, you are the only people in the world who don't know. And we said, what? They said, World Trade Center fell down. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. All right. Okay, understand? All right. Now, last one, then you guys can go. I still have 30 seconds, okay, Stanley? When the wife come in the kitchen and the man start to yell, husband start to yell. I imagine, okay, there's a youtiao on the table. What happens when you feel stress at home? Sometimes you eat too much. That's why we get fat, We too much stress. Even Geshe Michael, when he go home at night, last night, I ate 3 bowls of cereal before go to bed. Because I'm tired. Then the wife also think, husband is not nice to me. I have to eat something to feel happy, The youtiao will make me happy. Okay, listen, Nagarjuna doesn't like it. The youtiao will make me happy. He's like, which part of the youtiao? Oh, will it first touch my tongue? Oh, does it touch the tongue? Yeah, it touches the tongue. The youtiao touches the tongue. No, it doesn't. The front of the youtiao touches the tongue of the tongue. Where does the front of the youtiao touch the front of the tongue? Not possible. And that's the rest of chapter 6. Okay? The sugar, crystal, never touch the tongue. Okay? If they touch, they have to go into each other like this. You see? They cannot touch like this. Okay? If they touch, then a little bit of the sugar has to become a little bit of the tongue. You see? Understand? Then the sugar have to become the tongue. It's not possible. Okay? Oh, well, what if the sugar doesn't become the tongue? Well, then they cannot affect each other. Okay? Cannot. Understand? If the sugar can give taste to the tongue without mixing, then the poo-poo also will give taste to the tongue. Because they also don't mix. Understand? This special poo-poo treasure house, the white one, everything inside will give you good taste. Why? Geshe, why you say that? Because the sugar gives you good taste. Well, no, the sugar's in my mouth. No, the sugar's not in your mouth. It cannot touch. No, it touch. If it touch, it cover each other. If it touch, they mix. If it touch, they mix. Understand? For sugar to give you good taste to the wife in the kitchen because she's nervous, right? The husband yell at her, right? If the sugar give the taste, there has to be a little mix. There has to be a little mix. If there's no mix, then the poo-poo in the bathroom also give the good taste at the same time. Because they also don't mix. The poo-poo also don't mix with the tongue. And the sugar also don't mix with the tongue. So everything that don't mix with the tongue should give the taste. Got it? Or if they do mix, then the tongue is sugar. It's not possible. It's the same as the professor in the cartoon. He's like, I don't know what's going on. It's not possible that the wife can feel better by eating the youtiao. It's not possible. Not possible. It's impossible, okay? Last question, then you have to go. Tim, you has to make an announcement maybe. Why does the wife feel more, comfort after the husband angry and go away if she eat the youtiao? Why did Geshe Michael eat 3 bowls of sweet cereal last night? Why? Why she wants to eat? She wants to feel relaxed. She wants comfort. Husband is angry. I need some youtiao, I need something sweet. It's too much stress. So she eat, right? Does the youtiao give the sweet taste? No. Does the youtiao give the comfort? What gives the comfort? 13-step tonglen. 13-step tonglen. Okay? Then that karma come to you through the youtiao. Got it? Later you don't need the youtiao. You can be skinny and you can feel good about your husband. Okay, that's how we use those 4 chapters, okay? That's how. Use the 4 chapters, okay? It's not theory. Use them where? Use them in the tonglen. Use them in the 13 steps, okay? Nagarjuna and the tonglen got married this morning. Understand? Okay, Tim.